Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Without Within with Rocky Roo.
Hello.
And last time where we left off, we got two bad endings the moment we started. So, thank gosh I saved it actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah, I might.
So I'm gonna read this all over again. So I returned to the busiest street in my area with my calligraphy spread before me. Sat on the concrete, rested my back against the fence. Car horns blared behind me, mixed with people shouting things about each other's mothers. These cars kept expelling fumes that made me choke. Just one of these many things I dealt with in the name of art. Pedestrians took up almost every inch of space on the street ahead. Surely this would be the day when somebody spotted my talent. As always, no one afforded me anything more than a passing glance. My will soon dwindled. Let me be honest, I never expected to be showered with praise by every head who passed here. What was that old saying? 10% of the people you reached out to will buy your work? I can live with that. Even just 1%. Please, anything but zero. I wanted to scream at these people. They had no idea how much sweat I poured into these calligraphies. And we will preserve, because last time we ranted, we lost and got bad in, so preserve. Decided to keep these displeasures to myself. People often said patience would be rewarded. I wondered if my patience would ever become worth a while. Just as I thought this, a man paused to look at my calligraphies. He had a bucket of fried chicken in his hands. The smell made my mouth water. As the man eyed my works one by one, I felt my cheeks heating up from anticipation. Oh my gosh, do not do this to me, game. Anticipation. At last, someone who spared more than a moment with my works. This must be my reward. The timing could hardly be more perfect. Summoned the courage to speak with the man. But he spoke first. You're charging for these? Oh wait, you're charging for these? I managed a tiny nod. The man snorted. I would never hang these on my... Oh. The man snorted. Dang, how are you snoring? That sounds like a pig. I would never hang these on my wall. When he gave them to me for free. Seriously, this is the most shameless display I've ever seen. Trolls online were one thing. Confronting one in real life was a rarity. Judging from the man's scrawny arms, I bet I could overpower him with ease. They would know just how big of a blunder he had made. Attack, restrain. I'm going to restrain, and you don't have a saying in this, Rocky. Folks always said to ignore trolls. You're like, thank gosh. I clenched my teeth and stayed put. After chuckling in my face, the man stirred off. Determined to prove him wrong, I continued to sit and wait for potential customers. Another 1,000 people walked by without sparing me a look. Lingering here any longer would be a waste of time. As I packed my things, I insisted that I was leaving because my part-time job started in an hour. Deep inside I knew the man's words had rocked my confidence. Giving up on calligraphy would mean I had wasted all this time over nothing. Yet if I lacked a gift, persevering might make things worse. Tears welled up in my eyes, clenched my fist to hold them back. Speaking of tears, I could hear a kid crying within the crowd. Looked like we had lost our child on our hands. Some pedestrians shot him glances, but none of them offered more than that. These really were horrible people. I cheered myself up. I told myself I would never want my calligraphy to be owned by people like that. I should help the kid, but that would mean being late for my job. Help! If I judged others for abandoning a child and did the same myself, I'd be a jerk and a hypocrite. With a sigh, I walked up to the boy. There, it's okay. Did you lose Mommy? The boy was sobbing too hard to answer. I leaned in to stroke his back with one hand and his head with the other. Let me know if you lost Mommy, okay? I'll help you find her, so there's no need to be scared. The kid managed to nod at last. I whispered good boy in his ear. What's your mommy's name? Hungry. Her name's Hungry? The boy's stomach growled, and I realized what he meant. Oh, well, how about I buy you a sandwich? The kid shook his head. I want ice cream. Hey, kid, ice cream is more of a dessert, actually. I want ice cream. And so ice cream it was. One for him, none for me. When it came out of my pocket, and of course, my poor wallet. At least this kid could have eaten the whole thing rather than let half of it run on his shirt. Jesse, said the boy said. That's Mummy's name. Jesse! Jesse! I could as I strode along the street. Now people stared at me more than ever, enough to make me blush. In fact, maybe I should try shouting Jesse at random next time I sold my calligraphies. The sky turned orange as time ticked by. Yes, I knew my shift started half an hour ago. Stop reminding me. A woman screeched through this crowd, scurried toward us. She ran past a red light, nearly getting hit by a truck in the process. Oh my gosh, this is cool. Mommy! The boy shook free of my hold and rushed into his mother's embrace. After muttering apologies to her own son, the woman gazed toward me. Oh, thank you so much for your help. You're wonderful, just wonderful. I just forgot you're here, Racky. I'm sorry. The torrent of praises curled my lips into a stupid grin. Anyone would have done the same thing. Please, if there's anything I can do in please, if there's anything I can do in return, just let me know, the mother said. Actually, there's something I need help with. The mother nodded. Anything in my power, miss. Which way back to the train station? Which way back to the train station? Without within. Here we go. The sky had grown dark. Geez, already. The sky had gone dark. By the time I arrived at work, I opened the restaurant door gingerly to avoid making any noise. Stealth mode switched on. They called me Ninja Vinity for a reason. Miss Vinity? Oh wait, you could be the boss.
Alright, but I don't have the delay.
Yeah,
Well,
it's okay.
We'll have to get past the delay. Miss Vinny!
The voice of my boss nearly made me jump onto the ceiling fan. Sorry I'm late. I wanted to explain, but my boss glared at me. My tongue slurred out a bunch of syllables. My explanation was in there somewhere. Probably. Maybe. I received an earful from my boss, but at least I got to keep my job. Several colleagues shot me frown for not being here during such a busy period. In the end, I took all the blame without complaint. Well, at one point, I locked myself inside a toilet, screaming to the bowl. I also might or might not have fantasized about looking my workmates' heads into the toilet. That was for me alone to know, though. Don't tell anyone, Racky. He goes, trimming my nails here. At least I earned the paycheck I needed to keep my landlady quiet for another month. As for that month after that, we will see when the time came. All I wanted to do was to pursue my art, but reality kept pressuring me toward finding a second job. On my way home, I spotted a banner for an upcoming visual novel named Princess Iria. The game had long been hyped on every form I knew. Amazing art, along with a cast of famous voice actors. The writer and the composers were big names too. Jeez, I'm sucking today. For Princess Iria to have an ad this big, there must be a lot of money put behind the project. The way this banner hung high gave me the sense it was extra important. Bright lights shone on the prince's face to impress potential players. Yes! That was what I really needed. If I had a banner like that, no doubt people would line up to buy my calligraphy. I could already imagine how folks would act as I walked along the streets. Hey, I think that was Vinity! Wow, no way! You mean the famous calligrapher I see in all those banners? Yeah, she must be really good. Maybe we should ask her for an autograph. My agent would then step in to speak on my behalf. You can be the agent, Bracky. I need to go water.
Alrighty then. Wait a minute. Isn't
Are we on that much of a delay?
please line up. Is that the boss or whoever?
Yeah, that's it right there.
Oh, okay. Please line up in an orderly fashion, everyone.
How much for an autograph? Shut up and take my money.
Wow.
A meme. I sent some meme in here. My agent not in response. Agent.
Delay.
It's not that much of a delay now, is it?
Autographs are available for $100. Thanks.
I need the oppressed agent. That would be $100, thanks. The game shop's owner said. Princess Area cost twice what I had predicted. If I bought the game, I'd have too little left for rent. I opened my wallet hoping I might have more cash on hand than I realized. Turned out I had less, actually. I hung my head and the storekeeper's side. His arched brows pressured me into buying a game. I did ride 3 trains to get here. Might as well pick up something. Told the shopkeeper how much money I had and he shook his head. The store owner pulled out a different game from under his table. He brushed away the dust on it so I could see the cover. The title read, Sunflower War, some visual novel about the battlefield. Copyright 1997, the bottom read. No wonder it was so cheap. Art by Invert Mouse, whoever the heck that was. Hey, isn't that the same people that made this game? I think that is. The front cover. Okay.
Wait, are you actually asking a question, or is that from the story?
Yes, I was asking you a question.
Oh, well, what was the question?
Art Invert Mouse. Those are the people that made this game.
I don't know.
I think it is. The front cover would fit perfectly in a kindergarten classroom. I flipped the case to see what was highlighted on the back. The game supported a 64 to 48. I so messed that up. This game supported up to 640 times 480 resolution. Truly the pinnacle of technology. The shopkeeper grimaced. He must have sensed I wanted to say no. His stare made my palms stain with sweat. I ended up buying the game. Dealing with folks like that had always been a weakness of mine. Remind me to never visit this store again. Oh, wow, this is a pretty cool game. With heavy strides, I returned to my apartment. Zero I thought it was saying something else. Zero calligraphy sales. Late for work and with the rent topped off by blowing cash on some game I had no interest in. What I really wanted to play was Princess Area. Forcing myself to suffer anything else would just upset me further. Play or sleep?
Play.
I should have saved this. I'm gonna do play. I switched on my laptop and inserted the disc, which I partly hoped would fail the load from an old age. Too bad it did work just fine. I doubt a lot of people were loving Princess Area right now. Meanwhile, here I was enjoying this 640 and 48 godsend. No voice acting either. These illustrations look like they're done by a child. I would be better off closing my eyes and imagining my own artworks. The grass reached up to our knees as I read along, painting an image of the scenario in my head. The plants rustled as we waded through. We paused once every few steps, fearing there might be snakes hiding among the bushes. Somehow we managed to survive the evening. The sun surged from beyond the horizon, outlining the earth with an orange glow. Slowly the blue sky emerged and vanquished the darkness that had haunted us. As light bathed in, I found myself in the field of sunflowers. I had managed this place to look far more terrifying, but anxiety had merely been playing tricks on me. I drew a deep breath to savor the morning fragrance. In the distance, birds chirped as if they were plotting our survival. I could see it. Not only that, but touch, hear, and smell too. An experience crafted my imagination. The image revealed the strokes of my artist. It belonged to me alone. This fulfillment inspired me to take things further. The black... on her head.
What?
Do you
What
see
the
this?
hell?
Rocky, do you see? She's just... Let me put this pot in my head.
She reminds me of Johnny Appleseed.
Oh my gosh!
Except she's a woman.
Continuing on. The blast of gunfire deafened us. We dove behind the wall. A bullet whizzed past the tip of my helmet. Sam had passed this helmet on to me with her dying breath. Oh, I'd carry on her legacy. Wait, what? Oh, shoot. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end for us. I'm gonna save this. This just got really interesting.
Yawn.
Oh, shush it,
Yeah,
Rocky.
I hate listening to stories.
This is Lord Neptune and Rakiru signing out. Thank you for watching this episode. And, we'll see you later. We'll see you later, yeah.
Goodbye.
Forgot my own outro.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.